Hi, I'm Marna, and this is the Dolls Rescued channel. And between now and Valentine's Day, I'm hoping to show you different dolls, different types of dolls, and the Valentine's Day outfits or crafts or whatever I make for them. Today we're going to focus on the Blythe dolls, and I have a couple updates and hacks and crafts. This is Robert. And I think he looks like he just got up out of bed and he's racing off to go to work or something or somewhere. He's got his keys in his hand, and I made his t-shirt out of a sock, and I wanted to focus on these little boots. Those are inexpensive boots I bought on eBay. And I took a pair. They come in 3 different colors, and I bought extra whites because I took a permanent marker to Rex's boots and I made those blue. And I just put on plastic gloves, worked over in newspaper, because you know permanent marker is pretty permanent. And I just colored the whole thing. I took the stitching areas and push those forward. That's why I put the gloves on. Push those forward like you're finger pressing to work on the stitching areas. And then I just put the shoestrings in white. You could do black or anything you wanted. Just a little hack for inexpensive boots for your Blythe dolls. These little dolls are adorable. They are tiny. The head gives the illusion that the body's going to be bigger and other doll clothes are going to fit. They won't. So what I'm doing, see how their eyes open and close? That's their Blythe thing, the eyes open and close. Otherwise, look at here. They are an exact, well, not exact, but very, very close miniature of the original Blythe dolls. I tell you a lot to save scraps, and these dolls are why. Here's what I did. I want to make a Valentine's Day dress, so I took the dress that my little mini Blythe came in. I am amazed that they did this by making seams. What I'm going to do is a little different. This is really cute for what it is. I took that dress, I laid it down on a paper bag, I drew around it, I cut a pattern, I marked the pattern, I marked the arms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this as close to the edges as I can and use this little scrap of fabric. I'm going to cut that out, including the little slits for the arms, and I'm going to cut that armhole out, not just slit it, so that I'm going to take fray check. I used to use this all the time. I will warn you that if you put it on thick, I'm heavy-handed, I put it on thick, you will notice a line at the bottom. Now, if I have that, I'm okay with it. I'm going to try to do it a little lighter, and I'm going to take this fray check and I'm going to put it around all the edges, including the armholes, and then we will go from there. Okay, here's where we are. I let this sit overnight, the little dress with the fray check on it, and then I took a piece, probably too big, of black, I didn't have white, Velcro, and I just cut a small piece. That's probably 1/4 inch. You always want, when you're making doll clothes, you always want the soft side of the Velcro top towards the doll and the stiff side away from the doll. Reason is you don't want that scratching the plastic. Okay, so what we're going to do is put this on our doll backwards. And you could just leave it right there and call it a dress and forget it and have something cute for your little doll to wear. But I want to try something. What do I always say? I have an idea, and if I can do this with her hair, I want to take a little tuck at the neck Let's see if we can do that. Just a small tuck at the neck, just a stitch or two. Pulling that tight. Ooh, I got her hair in it. Got to pull her hair back. Ooh, that long hair. Don't you just love these little dolls? Their hair, their heads give you the impression they're a bigger doll, and then you go to make them something and they're tiny. Okay, so we want a couple stitches there. And usually I would knot that. And then I'm going to drop the stitch down. I'm not going to tie off. I'm just going to drop the stitch down to the front. I'm going above and below the breasts. Okay, I did change my mind and I did tie that off at the neck. And the reason was it was a bigger stitch than I thought. What I'm doing is I'm trying to pleat this dress on either side. She's so tiny, I can't hardly show you with my hands. I'm trying to pleat that between the breasts and pull that around, and then I'm going to pull a stitch through there from the back side. Okay, the next time I make one of these dresses, what I might do is put lace around the bottom, even with the hemline, so that it gathers too. The reason I didn't do it this time is because I didn't know how this little dress would work out. I like it. Worked out pretty cute. I'm going to add some buttons, which are actually seed beads. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to try to add a couple buttons that are actually seed beads. And what I'm doing is I'm setting those on the front of my doll with the dress to eyeball it to see where I want those to go. And then I'm going to take the dress off, come underneath with my knot, and hook each bead. Okay, here she is in her little dress. I'm quite pleased. Perfect? No? Cute? Cute enough. I bought this hat. It was 10 cents. I think I got this in an antique mall. And always look in the craft area. That's where you find these craft hats. And I think it's quite cute for Valentine's Day. And her little pink shoes, guess where I got those? The Dollar Tree on Polly Pocket Dolls. And they also fit my Littlest Pet Store doll, which is where I got the idea for tucking the dress in the front. But the shoes also fit her. I'm going to go back and get more of those. Really, really pleased. So that's a couple hacks for you. And one more. I set up a bag and I marked that Mini Blythe Doll Clothes and Littlest Pet Shop Blythe. I will put these in with my Blythe Doll Clothes, but it'll keep these tiny pieces together and easier to find. And if I do get more shoes, I'll also put those in something and then down in the bag. So there's a few hacks for you. Where did I get this adorable tiny stand? I love these. Darren prints these on the 3D printer that we have. Isn't that the cutest? It's like tiny. We are going to give one of these away as a hidden giveaway to one of our subscribers that leaves a like and a comment for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll join us for more of our Valentine's craft and sewing ideas for different types of dolls. Please like, leave a comment, and subscribe.